Greetings and salutations, YouTube. My name is Etchy Charmed, and today we'll be doing a video on the Maid of Life. So, here we go. The Maid is one of the creation classes of Homestuck, the active counterpart to the Sylph and the inverse of the Bard. Maids maintain their aspect, like how Jane maintained life by being able to revive others, while Aradia maintained time via a number of ways, like causing the apocalypse for her species. However, maids also rely on others for their aspect. Jane, I guess, relied on being the heiress of Crocker Corp, while Aradia relied on the voices she was constantly hearing to guide her in keeping the timeline intact. Maids are also made of their aspect. Jane was made of life, which was why she was able to revive herself once Jack stabbed her. And Aradia was made of time, which was why she was able to buy time for her allies by freezing Bec Noir in it. Onto the life aspect, life is the inverse of doom and has to do with life itself, energy, vitality, breaking the rules, unrestriction, increasing, and luxury. Life players tend to break the rules of life. Pfeffery assisted in the creation of the dream bubbles while also extending the life force of the mayor. Mina is able to steal the life force of others in order to increase her own, and Jane is able to revive others, at least a maximum of one time each. I believe that life players, from what we've seen, tend to live a sort of luxurious life. If you're a life player, maybe you're either traditionally rich, your parents spoiled you, or they still do, or maybe it's a combination of the two. Onto the Maid of Life herself, the Maid of Life would live a complacent life, giving others the power to make decisions for her. She would need even the tiniest nudge to get her out of the ruts the maid would constantly make for herself, thinking that if it isn't broke, then she shouldn't fix it. However, once the Maid of Life rises to the challenge, she would be able to grow and make decisions on her own, as well as accepting whatever mistakes and failures come her way. As for her powers, the Maid of Life would be able to revive herself as well as be very tanky, being able to smash against the thickest, hardest stone without getting even a single bruise. Speaking of thick, I feel like the Maid of Life would have a bit of extra mass on her, if you know what I mean. She would also be able to revive others as well as heal them, giving them a significant boost once they've reached full health, a boost which would dissipate quickly once the connection was broken, kind of like Mercy from Overwatch. Also, using Jane's Trickster mode as a super amped example, I feel like the Maid of Life would be able to unleash bursts of life energy, which could cover whatever it hits in flowers and other forms of life, as well as kill any undead that are hit by it. I guess in this regard, you could call her the Maid of Double Death. Anyway, I believe that's all I have to say on the matter. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and share it. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe and leave a request in the comments below, along with any constructive criticism you might have. So with that, I bid you dudes, dudettes, and others adieu. Bye!